One of the greatest things about the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo is that it preserves the cowboy way of life. There are groups who live for that life, and even before the rodeo starts, they hitch up the wagons and saddle up the horses to head into town. Barry Davis rode along with them on this week's Texas Outdoors.
Rise and shine, trail riders, breakfast is ready.
The day begins long before sunup for the South Texas Trail Riders. Right out of the rack, cowboys and girls make sure their animals are good. Once that sun does peek over the horizon, they're out grooming, checking hooves, and getting the bits, bridles, and reins ready.
Keeping the cowboy tradition alive.
A lot of work and dedication.
It really is. Nothing's much easier than it's ever been, except maybe the sleeping arrangements. Once the animals are fed and watered, saddled and harnessed, the trail boss gives the word and the daily ride begins. It's almost like you took a step back in time, at least for the 8 days you're on the trail.
When you go on a trail ride like this and go 3 miles down the road, you're able to take the world into a different perspective.
They cover roughly 150 miles. For some, like Travis Culpepper, though, the perspective hasn't changed that much. It's just part of what you do.
Camaraderie. This is family. This has always been a big part of my family.
I've been riding with them long enough, I feel like part of the family. Maybe a distant cousin, though. Not as tight as, say, Travis and Jared Pollard.
That's how Jared and I met. We met here when we were 10, 11 years old. We just grew up together.
They've been riding side by side ever since. Travis and Jared now share the assistant trail boss title. They make sure things go off, well, without a hitch.
First year I come on the ride, I had a cast on my leg up to here.
This is the 65th year for the South Texas Trail Riders. Now, the wagon boss, Pat Doty, has been on it for 53.
It was a full-length cast and I cut it off down to here where I could ride.
I mean, what's a broken bone between friends? His workload's a little lighter and the ride's a little softer now, but Doty says he won't stop.
I don't know, probably until they throw dirt on my face.
Barry Davis, KENS 5.
Well, let's hope that ain't for a while.
Well, the South Texas Trail Riders is the second oldest trail ride associated with the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo.